Hey y'all. Oh, hold up. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about this light. I bet. Whew. Hey, sugar honey. Hey, 5 people. Thank you for the 4 likes. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. I hope this is set right. Y'all, it's been a minute since I did this, so I don't know what I'm doing over here. Hey, Sonya Good. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Lisa Lemons. How are you? What's going on, y'all? I got my coffee. Hey, Tarasha. Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hey, Thelma found it. Raymond, how are you? I know you're at work. God bless you, Raymond. God bless you. Happy New Year. Hey, Deborah Murray. Rena Pratt. Who else? Sherry Russell. Happy New Year. Hey, Judy. Happy New Year, everybody. Everybody. Hey, Wanda. Wanda, I know. We'll talk, girl. I thought about you earlier today. Girl, you got to get your life together before you could do anything for anybody else, child, because I tell you. Anyway, I promised myself I wasn't going to go there tonight. But, hey, Stephanie. Yeah, I promised myself I wasn't going to get on that boat tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I changed the desk around this way now because it just made more sense. Because of the way I had to set the bed here, I wasn't going to be able to get around the desk. Although I like the lighting from this better this way, but that's all right. Hello, Mr. Elba, Miss Elba. I can't see what that is, y'all. Oh, Pia, how are you? You know what? Not today, computer. Not today. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Wanda. Thank you, Rena. Who else came on? Okay, I think we got everybody, right? So anyway, y'all, what's up? What's going on for the new year? I want to know what you're working on. Hey, Tammy. Welcome. Happy New Year, girl. You had me running. Last night, I got nervous about the laundry detergent. Girl, I ordered 4 Downy, 4 Tide, 4 Bounce fabric, the softener sheets. And I ordered some mousse because I'm getting ready to do my hair, y'all, and start wearing my hair out. I'm messing my hair up doing this for years now. Hey, Sandra. Welcome. Welcome. Happy New Year. Yeah. Oh, so anyway, this is what I want to know. I want to know what y'all are doing for the new year. What you're gonna be changing for the new year. And it could be changing for the good or the worse. Maybe you decide I'm just gonna mess up my life this year. Right? Hey, Carolyn, welcome. Happy New Year. Y'all, Walgreens, Tammy, Faith Family Fashion just popped on. She came on Monday, the Monday just passed. And she was like, Walgreens has, yeah, she said they got the 4 bottles. It's a nice size bottle, 31 ounces or something of Tide. They have the Tide pods, but my Walgreens was out of Tide, the pods, and they're not shipping them because I wouldn't even let them ship them. Well, they got Tide, Downy, all of this you get for $9. So I went on ahead and I said, I'm going to throw it in my stockpile. You know, I didn't have any coupons or anything else available because I would have mixed something in and got it, but I didn't. So I got that. Yeah, so Walgreens is where the sale is. I heard that, Deborah. Me too. Me too. Oh, okay, Wanda. Wanda says she's doing something. Hey, Lewis, how are you? We got both of y'all on here tonight. Hey, Rhonda. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Y'all, Hey, Cha Cha, what's up, friend? What's going on, Cha Cha? Happy New Year. Oh, a lot of rain. Yeah, they say we've been in the 70s, so it's been really nice the last couple days, and I think we got a couple more in the 70s till like Wednesday, and then we go in the 60s and then drop to the 50s for a couple days because of this cold front. But it's not getting cold like it was before. Thank gosh. Hey, Regina, Michelle. Hey, Colette. Happy New Year. Hey, Nita. What's up, friend? Sonya, good. Yo, I'm drinking coffee, but I got this hotness going on with me right now. I'm like hot. So, because it's hot in here. When we get days in the 70s, it gets so hot in here. So I got the air on, but that's been staying. I've had that on. So, I just drank a couple drinks of my coffee, and now I got to drink a couple drinks of cold soda. Oh, y'all are sick. Oh my goodness. Zaya says she was getting sick since she's been home. Hey, Nico. Who else came on? Everybody else, right? I heard that, Tarasha. Y'all don't need no more snow up north there. Hey, Colette. Did I speak to you, Colette? Happy New Year, everybody popping on. Happy New Year. What are y'all doing for? Here's the question for the people that just popped on. What are y'all doing for the new year? Like a goal or something, like I don't say resolutions because, child, that's a joke. But I'm saying things that, because I spent a lot of December trying to figure out what my life was going to be about. And y'all know I do my meditation for my word for the year. And I haven't narrowed it down to a hey Zen Joe, how are you? Oh, you know what? You're a mess. You know what I put in my coffee? Y'all, I put the truffle, the chocolate caramel truffle. Oh my goodness. And you can taste it in the coffee. It's really good. I told you I do that all the time. But I mean, I had never tried the salted caramel. That's pretty good. Losing weight. Okay. All right. I heard that. So I'm gonna change my eating habits. Everything about this year for me. And like I said, I haven't got it down to one word, right? But the word is coming up, it's coming to me, and I'm gonna have it probably before the night's over. But what it is um like clearing. That's it. Probably gonna be close to what my word is. Clearing out everything in my life that's not necessary. Now, that does not mean I'm going to be a minimalist because that just ain't in my DNA. Like, no, I'm still going to have my things, my thanks. I'm still going to have a 2-bedroom, even though I only need one. Like, I need extra in my life. But I will not have it where I don't have a place for things. You know what I mean? So, Tammy, speaking of that, we got to catch up one day this week so I can give you the things. Girl, because I was on the verge the other day, like, you know what, Tammy? It's going. But I was like, I can't do that. I gotta say that for my girl. But yeah, yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the same thing. Now, it doesn't mean I'm gonna be like, I would love to be in my own home, knocking down walls and rearranging the dimensions of rooms and all that. I would love to be doing that. However, am I missing anybody that came? Hey, all about the core. How are you, friend? Um, Zane is in the house. What's up, friend? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. But what I want to do is just start clearing out stuff. Y'all, I've been clearing out drawers. My closet is the devil. My closet is the devil. Yeah. I got to have strength to be able to take on the devil. That's the closet in there. Lord, pray for me. You know what it is? It's not because it's overly junky. It's because I got to make decisions in there that I know I have to make. You know what I mean? Hey, Nita J. Exactly, making better decisions. That's all a part of clearing, though. If you think about it, Nita. So clearing out the old to make room for the new. And that's where I was coming from. You know what I mean? Because you ever feel stuck? Like you can't make a decision. You can't, nothing's going to change. Nothing, you've seen no change in your life. You feel stuck. And it's, you look around you and you got piles of plates hidden up underneath the bed. Or me over here. Or you got a basement and you only got a pathway through it. You got a pathway from the front to the back and everything else is boxes of stuff. Yeah. Or you just got stuff all over the place. And when you're looking for it, you have no idea where it is because you don't have the right room to organize, but you keep it and you got a place to hide it, like a closet or somewhere or up underneath the bed. And when you go to look for it, you can't find it. Right? That right there is a whole sign of you got clutter going on, and clutter in the mind will not allow you to make a good decision. You can't see progress. And when you do see progress, it's outside of the house. You know what I mean? It's not in your own home or in your life, but it's progress for other people or things around you, but you're not making progress. It's because you got to clear that clutter to make room for what's coming next. And I've been doing that for the last couple of years, y'all. I have been collecting, going to the thrift stores, buying stuff because I saw it in 1978 and I was just a young, I was a teenager and I couldn't buy it for myself then, but I liked it. So now I see it in the thrift store. Oh, I'm getting that. Why? I need it in 1978 and I don't need it today, but I had it. Yep. So I'm telling you, I'm fixing all of that, y'all. So, Regina over there making sales. Oh yeah, I seen that. You had them for sale for 2 years, Regina. I seen that. Somebody else said they had a Gucci jacket on Instagram up for sale for 2 years or over 18 months or something. It was $1,899 and they finally sold it. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I seen that post too. Thank you, Marge. What pictures? Oh, in back of me? They came off of Facebook Marketplace and I just took this paint that I had and just went around the flowers with the paint and just left everything else black and white. Hey, Ronnie, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year, friend. Exactly. There you go, Tammy. There you go. That's a good one. And that's the thing, Cha-Cha, because it will get so out of hand that you wind up turning everything back like I just did, donating all of it back. And between trash, donate, and trying to find room for stuff in storage, which was only a little bit. Like I got right now, just my Christmas stuff that has to go back in a couple. Like this picture right here, I'm trying to find my heart. I'm trying to find some kind of way and I think I might have found the place for it, but I want to keep it. Hold on. I think Google was trying to block you, Ronnie. That's okay. I got you. A lot of emojis. That's what it is. Why does Google get mad at people with emojis? Hey, Lisa. Physical. Yes, you got that right. Digital, mental, physical. You got all of it is right. When your bank account is cluttered, your money ain't going to be no progress. You are not going to be, I don't care how much you pray and ask God to fix it. He's going to be like, girl, you got to clean it out first. You got to fix it up first. And then I'll help you with your situation. But I can't. You made that mess. Clean it up and then I'll help you, So all of that is all a part of clutter. And when you see it in one area of your life, trust and believe it's somewhere else. It might not be everywhere, but for the most part, it normally is. And it will get you down and out, So, hey, Lewis, Happy New Year, friend. Oh, go ahead, Lewis. You're running around donating to Harley Davidson. All right now. MacD, Happy New Year, friend. Happy New Year. I didn't get a chance to get y'all. I had some good food today. Oh, it was so good. I had Turkish, right? I'm gonna say Turkish because I was trying to figure out. I don't know nationalities, y'all, and I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But it was Turkish, like Middle Eastern, lamb and chicken bowl, and it had cucumbers, tomatoes, and onions along with it. Oh, and that white sauce. It was so good, y'all. I tore that up. So I still have a lot left. So I can have some later or either tomorrow. Marge in the house. What's up, friend? Oh, I just spoke to you, Marge. I did speak to you. So wait, let me show y'all this picture that I was fighting myself because I only paid 99 cents for this picture, this thingy, artwork. Yes, yes, indeed. I heard that, friend. I didn't even go to Hobby Lobby this year. I have not checked their sale. Oh, did you? Went out thrifting? I started to go buy a Goodwill, but you know what? By the time I came out of Bed Bath & Beyond, I said, I'm going to go get something to eat, and I'm going to come home so I can make it to do a live tonight. So again, that's that intention. Somebody just said intentional is their word. Who said that? But yeah, that's the Tammy. Tammy just said that. And the thing is, hey Karen, Happy New Year. But that's the thing when you say, when you're gonna do something. I didn't like the thing is, if we don't get a lot of people on today, it's no big thing. We got a nice crowd though. But it's not a big thing. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it, and that's it. Now I'm not committing to every Saturday yet until I figure out what's gonna happen with the channel. Hey Stacy, Happy New Year. How's everything? How you feeling? You too. Happy New Year. But hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all this picture that I'm talking about. Hey Barbara, Happy New Year. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, girl's broken. Hold on. I got it sitting right here because I'm thinking of taking it to storage. But can y'all see that? Yeah, look. Now, this is a big one. All right. This is, I want to say, this is a big, big picture. Very big, professionally framed. And the artist, I forget his name, y'all. Kanoyo, I think, is his name. So this is a beautiful piece, and I wanted to put it up. Oh, this thing's heavy, y'all. It was, hold on, y'all. 1 second. 1 second. It has the item number and the stock number on here. But I was trying to see how much I paid at the thrift store. I think it was $29.99. But just so happened that day, it was 99 cents. The color tag was 99 cents, and I got it. Yeah, you remember that, Cha-Cha? Yep. Let me see who else came on. Hey, Misty. Happy New Year, friend. Yeah, so that was 99 cents. But I had it up at one point in the living room. And then I took it down, and I've been trying to figure out what I was going to do with it. I think I found a place for that, so I don't have to take it to storage because I'm not ready to get rid of it. Let me see what you were saying, Wanda. 1 second. Forgiveness. Okay. All right. See, I had forgiveness 1 year, and that was a process. When I tell you, I worked it through the whole year, and it was a process, and it changed my life. I 1 year got forgive. Hey, Caroline. Happy New Year, friend. Oh, Thrift Giant you went to. Okay. Yes, indeed. It sure does, Caroline. Yep. Yes, indeed. My mom would love to. If she was here and she knew I was thrifting, she would love to go. She wasn't a thrifter, but she just liked new things. You know what I mean? And I think she would enjoy it. She would want to go. And I would be like, girl, you barely walking. You think I'm gonna hold your arm and be sitting down, letting you sit down every 5 minutes? My mom was a mess. I swear. When she started to get older, she was something. I miss that old lady. 99 pennies. Yes, indeed. And so whatever the price was, I can't remember, but just so happened that tag, say it was blue. I think it was blue that day because I was so excited. It was actually my thumbnail and everything. I was so excited because I just love the scene of it. It's so serene, and it's just muted tones, and it doesn't really flow with what I got going on in the regular the rest of the house. But this area in here, those muted tones could go with this mustard and the grays and all that. So I think I'm gonna take and put it over here when you first come in to come into the guest room area where the guest bathroom and the guest room is. I think I'm gonna put it there. So that's why this is still sitting here. Then I got a big bag here, a giant, the contractor bags, the plastic ones. It has two quilts, I think 3 quilt sets, and a comforter set and some pillows. And that's I'm giving that away. So that got to go out tomorrow too. Well, the thing is, you know what? You're right. Thrifting can become an addiction. And it could become an addiction. And it did for me for a long time because of the prices. The prices were out. Like I said, I could go out in this area and get this picture and when I tell you it's tall, y'all, from the floor, I'm gonna tell you how tall this is. From the floor to here on me. This is how tall it is. And I'm 5'6". So the floor to here is how tall it is. Really nice. It's framed nice and everything. There you go, Caroline. That's a good one too. Oh, I was talking about forgiveness, but don't let me forget to come back to thrifting. But forgiveness, I worked that the whole year. I meditated on it. I wrote in my journal. I did everything. And before it was over, I was able to let go of everything that had happened with my son. And that took me years. And I was in therapy. And that's when I was in therapy is when I started realizing I needed to get a word to really focus on the missing pieces of my life. And through therapy, and that was what, 2009, I started therapy to 2010. So it's probably like 2010, 2011. That was my time for forgiveness, that word, where I was really, because in therapy, I thought I let it go, but I didn't. And so that year, when I tell you, that was one of the hardest years of my life. That's when I realized. So it's probably 2011, because coming into 2012 is when my mind said, you don't have to stay here. You could do whatever you want to do. You're retired. You can move on and find something in life, and that was my journey on starting to come to Texas, because I was able to let go of everything that was there. I swear I felt like all the roots that was holding me in a horrible place that I was unhappy in. Once I started forgiving, the roots were popping out of the ground to allow my tree to lift and take me wherever I wanted to. And that sounds crazy, but that's how I felt like I was stuck in that spot, So forgiveness is a good one. Love also. Once I did love, I think that was the first year I was here. I finally found love for myself. You do. Love will make you seem, in the beginning, you'll feel like, oh, I feel selfish, because you start putting their love for yourself first. You stop letting people walk over you. Love is not about, oh, if I love them, I got to let them walk over me. No, it's total opposite. Because you got to love yourself first. Just like the airplane. When they tell you, do not, I don't care if it's your child, your mother, whatever, do not put the mask on that person first. You got to put it on yourself. Then you can mask up everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what love is. Exactly that. The plane mask, right? The airplane mask. It's exactly that. And once you do that, once I did that, I think that was the year 2014 for me. That was the year I moved. That was the year I just set my intentions on myself first. Now, don't mean I'm selfish, because, I had people around me, but I had to make sure I was okay to be able to do anything for anybody else. And we forget that, especially when we're parents. And then we turn into single parents. Don't turn into a single parent because you will put yourself on the back, but you won't even be on the burner. You'll be in the pantry somewhere. You ain't even getting cooked, okay? If you're a single parent, kids come first. And it stays that way even after they're grown. You forget that you exist. You know what I mean? If God wasn't breathing for us, you would forget to breathe if you were being a single parent. I think I did, Lisa. I'm sorry. When Zaya was here this last week is when I took everything to donation, but I'm not sure. I got to look and see. It might be in storage. Because if it's not in storage, it's gone. Everything in this house, I was getting like, I still have some decisions to make in this closet on these 2 shelves. But for the rest of the closet, I got rid of so many pillows, y'all. The whole wall in there was stacked up with pillows in the shelves, all gone. The only ones I kept was the Paris theme because I have a comforter set that goes with it. All right, I've been missing comments. Wait. Not favorite, no. I got rid of some that I actually brought here to Texas with me. Some other ones like blue. I'm never going back to blue. Like that dusty blue. I'm never going back to that. Stuff that, is just not around anymore. Then a comforter set that was in here on the bed. I'm not using it. I don't have a place to store it. I'm not keeping it. There is somebody that is going to be going into Goodwill or one of these stores around here that wants that. Because as much as I didn't want to donate to Goodwill, y'all, I was donating to Goodwill this week. That's how desperate I was. Exactly. Yes, indeed. I hear that, Tarasha. I'm telling you, the thing is, that whole clearing, when I'm calling it clearing because that's what it's doing for me, but I don't think that's the word that I really want to use. Maybe an order. Maybe that's what it is. Order. Because again, like I said, clearing out the old and the unnecessary, not old, because old can sometimes be good. Like these dressers, I bought these when I first moved here for this guest room. And they're in perfect shape. They're solid wood. Nothing's wrong with them. They will eventually be painted though, because I'm not married to wood. They will probably eventually be painted either black or like a lighter gray. They're either going to go black or a lighter gray, and that's it. But they ain't being painted while I'm living here because I would have to move it and paint and then lay down stuff on the carpet and all that. It just ain't. So, or if I do it, it'll be because I'm bored with nothing else to do. So I'm going to be doing that. Okay, wait a minute. 1 second. Okay. You know what? That's a good one for you, Stacy. That's a good one, especially this year for you. Yep. Stacy said her word is healing. Yep. And that's a whole part of it. The healing comes first, and then that forgiveness, if it don't come right on top of that, or you could do like simultaneously too, but I didn't. So I did it the hard way, of course. Because I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. I told y'all before, God was the enemy with me. I was not fond of God, and I knew God wasn't fond of me. So like, he was like some chick in the street. I swear, like, you stay on your side of the street, I'm gonna stay over here because you clearly don't like me. One, you let me get hurt at work and have to leave my job. Okay. And then 2, you take my child. Child, get across the street, because if you're on this side, we fighting. Well, I'm throwing hands, God. That's exactly how I felt, y'all. I swear, Lord, I don't mean this. But I say that to say at this point, that's where I was at. So 3 years of anger. This is how I answered my phone for 3 years, y'all, after my son passed. What? Who is this? I'll call you back. I swear. I was a horror. I did not like myself, much less anybody else. Okay. And then once I went through this whole process of one, healing from a lot, I was able to sit back and clearly see that God saw before Jazz's time. Jazz is my son, for y'all that don't know. I'm gonna come back to that question, y'all. I'm coming back to this, but I want to say this because this is important about, again, what I was telling y'all about my word. Once I went through the healing process and then the forgiving process, I instantly saw that if in the year that I got hurt gave me the ability to be able to deal with my son's death. because had I still been working when he passed away, I would have been a basket case on the street trying to arrest someone, being as though my son was just murdered. So to be able to deal with that, God had to put me down in a way where I still had an income, right? I still had a very good income with my pension. I qualified for 100% of my pension, and medical benefits, right? God had to sit me down in a way where I would be okay. I would have the time to heal and forgive and to find love again. And I couldn't have done that working in these mean, cold streets of the inner city that I was working in. It was utterly impossible. So God saw it coming down the track, and he was like, you know what? I'm going to have to put this girl down. I'm going to have to sit her down, but I'm going to have to give her some income so she could survive. And but I didn't see that until I cleared all of this out of me. So here we are. It took me about 6-7 years before I realized why all of that had to come before my son passing away. You see what I mean? Yes, indeed. Yeah, child. Yes. Oh, okay. Wanda, be careful. Open up that door. Was that a neighbor? Be careful with you being there. Girl, don't be opening up there. When somebody needs to know, I don't have no phone. Because people doing all kind of crazy stuff lately. But that's the cop in me. I'm just saying, be careful. I'm not changing any colors, Rena. I'm happy with the green. Green is still here. Browns are coming in this year. You know, green, browns, blues are coming in. Blue, blue was on the tail end of green last year, so blue is back in. Different shades of blue. All the shades of green is still in, and browns is making a big run. Yes, indeed, this year. But I'm not changing because I pretty much am okay. I like this mustard. Mustard ain't on the popular thing, but it is. You know what I mean? But I don't go with the trends. So, but the color, if you were asking what it is this year, is greens are still in, browns are in. So all of that natural tones that'll blend in. You could get yourself a tone board for what if you're trying to decorate something, and pull in greens, tans, creamy colors, not bright whites with it, but the tans and cream, like that, something like a creamy base to a tan. Blue, if you want to bring in, because blue and green looks really good together, especially when you throw in a brown. So those are some colors that's coming in, and they're going to be really nice. But I'm going to keep the green that I have right now. Now, I am thinking of a color for my bed, my master bedroom. I'm tired of that gray on the bed. I don't like that. That comforter is so, y'all, there's nights that I have had, and I realized what the problem was. I had to take Tylenol because the comforter is so heavy that when I slide my feet down, because I don't pull it over me, I just use my quilt, it makes my feet and my legs, like, the shin part up to your knee, it makes it hurt where I have to take Tylenol. And I was like, why does my legs ache so bad when I get in this bed? The heaviness of that comforter that's in my room, the UGG comforter, is doubled over. It hurts. It's that heavy on your body. Jewel Tones has been in for the last couple of years, but it really ain't. People are saying that it's in, but how many people do you see using it? It's not. It's not. It's always on clearance when somebody does bring it. But that Jewel Tone green, like the emerald green, that is in. Hunter green, that is in. But those purples and all of that, the blues are in too, but not so much dark blues anymore. Blues are coming in softer this year. It's not weighted. It's not like the weighted blanket. It's just a heavy blanket, heavy, heavy, heavy comforter because of all that fur that's in it. You know, the boots, the fur that's in the boots, that's the fur that's on that comforter. Girl, it's heavy. Yeah, I just want something a little more lighter. But yeah, those jewel tones, I'm telling you, do not go out and invest in a gold couch or purple. No, you're going to be so mad at yourself 2 weeks later. Yeah, the emerald green is really good. And then picture this. You buy you invest in an emerald green sofa. I wouldn't say do it, but if you're going to do it, do it. You invest in an emerald green, beautiful velvet sofa. Okay. Cause that's yours and you decide you're going to keep it for the next 5-6 years. And then you come in, you can put any other shade of green, plants, browns, rattans, wood, all of that, black iron, all of that in with that sofa, and you could turn it into a gorgeous room. But now picture purple. You buy that same velvet sofa in purple, jewel tone. Girl, you just signed up for a whole heap of mess. Ain't nobody checking on that. Ain't nobody looking for that. Yeah, so the greens, even blue. If you're a blue person and you got a lot of blue and white, the porcelain, and you got that all over and all, beautiful pieces in your house, and you go with that blue sofa. Blue has been around now for about good 8-10 years. Blue came out. And it's on its way out the door. So I wouldn't invest a lot. If you find something that's not expensive and that's what you want to go with, then that's fine. But with greens coming in, you probably got another couple years with green, because green is going to work its way out. And it'll be something else that comes in that blends, like browns came in this year. Anything on that brown spectrum is in this year. It's coming in, and it's blending with that green. It's coming in. See, y'all thought I was playing when I told you about the greens with the rattan and all that, all the natural stuff. Look at what was all over the place. You could find it. I told y'all at the end of last year. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I love neutral. I just like neutrals. I like the natural look now. That's where I'm at right now. Where, I was never for color, but bringing in some greens with my same nude look is what I really like. That's what I'm going with. All right, let me see what else. Thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you, Karen. Yes, I have thought about buying a house, Joe, but not in this market. Ain't no way I'm paying these fools all this money and then the taxes on top of it. When I do, it probably will not be in Texas. It probably will not. First of all, I can't stand the politics here. I don't get involved in it, but I don't like the governor that makes decisions for everybody just because of what he likes. If he wakes up and he wants pancakes for breakfast, he'll make a law that you could never have waffles or omelet again. You got to have pancakes. I don't like that. That's what I don't like. I don't get involved in politics, though. I just don't like the system here. So I say that to say, when I do buy, it will not, probably more than likely 95% will not be in Texas. And it won't be in the next year or two. It won't be till the market crashes. Once the market crashes, then I will. But it won't be. I'm not paying all this money for these houses. Ain't no way. Yeah, I love browns and greens. Yep, that's what I love it. Tans, and then throw in a little gray. See, the thing is about it, when you do say you got your eye fixed on green, then you make up your own palette around it, what you want. You could go greens with anything you want. You could go greens with white. You could do emerald green with white. That's nice if that's your thing. Stark white, or you can bring in creams and tans with the green and nothing else. I got tans, gray, because that's what my base has been in here, tan and gray. And then I threw the green in, but then I brought some brown in with, little bits here and there, a little bit on the pillow maybe, or a little bit of stripe in the rug, just a little bit this year when I did that. And that's as far as I'm going to go. I don't think I'm going to bring in anything else woodsy right now. Yeah. And the thing is, Lisa, when you decide, when you get ready to live somewhere, you want to be able to at least make how can I say? I don't even want to go into politics on here. That's not where we do. We don't bring that here. But I just want to be able to have the freedom again to have waffles instead of pancakes. So that's as far as I'm willing to go with that. But yeah, Lisa Lemon's been in these streets. I ain't seen Lisa, but now I've been seeing Lisa on social media though. But I hadn't seen. I know you've been going through stuff with your family. How long have I liked chicken? I like chickens, roosters, male. But I started, you know what? It was actually, this is the funny thing, y'all. I never liked roosters. I never liked roosters. That's the funny thing. Until I saw Reggie. Now, was Reggie back in 2018? Yeah, 2018. I'm strolling through St. Vincent's and I glance, I said, let me see what they haven't put out yet. Because you know how St. Vincent's has the end caps where their rolling carts and they're in the middle of putting stuff out. Y'all, he was standing there so royal and regal. And I grabbed him. And I got Reggie. I brought him home. He was 40% off. So I think I paid like $11.99 for him. And I brought him home and I fell in love with him. So I started, and then I was in this colorful stage. I went through this for about 4 months. I was bringing color up in here, but in by way of roosters and stuff like that. Then I got to the point where I couldn't take the color anymore. So now all of my roosters are, most of them, I got like a tan one and a green one. But for the most part, all of my roosters are matte black or white. Yeah. Yeah, Reggie was the man, wasn't he? I saw Will being disrespectful to some one that looked like Reggie, talking about, oh, I'm not interested in that one. I said, you know what, Will, you ought to be, that could be one of Reggie's babies. I saw him on one of his videos. So I've been watching videos, y'all. I just haven't been leaving comments because I've been putting my phone in my drawer and not really being on my cell phone. I'm just on the TV. Now, another thing, do you guys know that if you're on your phone, you could do live chat now? You can't, unless you have a keyboard, you can't type in, but you can see the live chat now. So that's new, something YouTube came. Also, you could bring people up on your lives. I'm trying to figure that out now because I hadn't been doing it, but I'm going to be figuring out how to have a guest on my live videos. So on YouTube. Yes, when I tell you Reggie was everything. Then I found that other one that I painted matte black now. That one. So one day I actually did a video on TikTok where I did that, girl, don't do it. You know that thing? And then it says, and then it's this type thing. I don't know what the sound is, but where'd I get that one from? And then it comes back with all the roosters painted matte black. So you see all, and I was, like I said, all of these pieces I thrifted from the thrift store for a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there. But then once you group them together, right? This is another trick, y'all. A trick that these designers will charge you $4,000 for a grouping of matte black, fabulous roosters. They went to the thrift store and all sizes they've picked up. All of these roosters they paid $15 or less for in all sizes. And they went home and they sprayed them all matte black. They let them sit for 2 weeks to really get the paint on there, went over it with the top coat. And they came back to your house and said, okay, this grouping, we'll be able to put roosters on this shelf. We'll put some on the kitchen counter. But the uniformness of these matte black roosters in the house will be our theme. And this will be, it's only $4,000. It's only $4,000. And you get 14 matte black roosters, all different shapes. And we're going to put a couple in the sunroom, in the kitchen. We're going to put two in the family room on the bookcase. We're going to put some in the dining area, y'all. And they charge y'all $4,000 for that. I promise you, that's what happens. Because that's about, once you group everything together, why I think I just saw a person. You know what? I ain't going to be fiddling up in this house. But New Year's will bring out stuff. I could have swore I just saw somebody come and stand right there. But thank you, Tarasha. Yeah, but that's a thing. So get your thing. Like, say you like, y'all, I don't know. Say you like something. Say you like, I'm just going to go with roosters because that's what I like. And what you do is you go and you pick them up, even if they're this small, right? And then you might find one that is this big and a couple this big. And then you're going to take them. Once you get your collection together, you go and you take them outside, lay out your plastic, and you spray them all the same color. Like I said, my color this time was matte black. I was going for just that silhouette look. I didn't want the roosters to be so loud where they popped with all that color. So I just went with a matte black. You can be white. Yours could be white, tan, turquoise, chartreuse, whatever color you want. As long as they're all the same color and it's all the same object, and you can spread it around your whole downstairs, and it will look like it was intentional. I promise you. Whatever it is. And say you're just into these oddly shaped vases. They sell them all over the place now with the matte black and the white and all that, and oddly shaped and different. You can find all them same shapes at the thrift store. I just donated so many of them back to the thrift store. You can paint them out in the same color, texture, and you know they can be different shapes but the same thing, and you can make them work to make it look intentional, like you got a collection, but it's not cluttered, it's not gaudy, you know what I mean, and it will look very, very high-end designer. Hey, Nicole North Garden, how are you, Nicole? Who else popped on while I'm running my mouth? Happy New Year, everybody. Again, Happy New Year. Oh, yeah, Karen. But you know, it is roosters or chickens. It's same thing. But I'm a bigger collector on the rooster side than the chicken side. And again, I was going in to tell y'all that hey, Kim Davis, welcome. With the roosters, I never liked them. It was something about Reggie. It just had that royal regal look. I bought it home. That's why we named him Reggie, because he was Reginald. It was Reggie. What was his name? What was Reggie's full name, y'all? Reginald something, the third. Anyway, we gave him this very king-like name, right? And we called him Reggie because even though he was from a very affluent family, he was a no good dog. He hit the streets. He would break out at night, and you could find him in Virginia, you could find him in California, you could find him in North Carolina, you could find him in Florida. He was making babies. Anytime anybody went to the store and found the rooster, they would say Reggie was here and made a baby. Right? So it was just a big thing with the whole group of us here. It was so funny. And then Reggie Jr., like last year, I think I found him, right, y'all? I bought him in 2020, I think I found him. I bought him home, and I was like, Reggie Jr. came here to Texas and called me for bail money because he didn't care, because Reggie was a bar fighting, woman liking little rooster. Okay. So now Reggie Jr. has grown up and he has taken on his father's ways. So that's why I bought him in here. I painted him out. I took all his color away, painted him out matte black, and he's been behaving. Yes. You got a Reggie Jr.? Yes. Y'all, I'm telling you, Reggie Jr. is a hot mess. But now he's painted out matte black and he's calmed down. And he's like, all right, he ain't shaking his tail feathers everywhere. I swear. It was so funny. I made up a whole story about Reggie. And then I had everybody else adding into the story. It was so funny. That was so funny. Yes, indeed. Remember Rena? Because that's how he got to California, because he was out there with Rena. Oh, it was so funny. Happy New Year, Janice. Welcome, friend. Yeah, I know. 2023. Did I ever think I would? Y'all, I remember how many people was born in the 60s and thought you was going to die at midnight, 1999, the ending of 1999. Soon as the clock struck for 2000, the whole world was going to come to an end. I was convinced of that for years. I was like, I got to live my life young, because 2000, we all going to die. I swear that was so funny. Oh my goodness. You hear me? And then here we are, 2023. I don't even know how we got here, because the world was supposed to explode. As soon as the clock hit Y2K, we was all supposed to be gone. Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, indeed. I don't know what was wrong with us. And I believed it. Grown woman believed it. I really, like that night, I was like, and I was working, y'all. I was out in these here streets working New Year's Eve, 1999 into 2000. And we all talked about it at roll call. We came in because I was working 3 o'clock in the afternoon till 1 in the morning. So it took me into the new year. And so that night around 11 o'clock, a bunch of us had got together and we was talking. And then all crap hit the fan and everybody was shooting. And then we was being sent from this end to that end. And 202, respond to such and such, 10-4, 202, 204, 206, 205. And we were, let me tell you, we were running. And I was like, if the world comes to the end, at least we're going to be busy because everybody was on the job. Shots fired, shots fired. So, and the thing about it is you got to go to every call because that's the perfect night to kill somebody. Ooh, sorry, Google. I didn't mean that. I meant real. Drill somebody, like drill them, question them. I didn't mean that other word, Google, to unalive someone. That's the perfect, because at midnight when people are boom, boom, booming, it's an easy, yeah. You got cops running all over the place. So you still have to go circulate the area and make sure that you didn't find anybody between cars and all that. So it's a job. Hey, Janice. Thank you, friend. In DC? Oh, wow. I was in New Jersey. Yeah. Somebody said to me about, somebody asked me a question. I did see it, but I didn't get a chance to answer it. Who was that who asked me what made me move to Texas? Because they thought I was from New York. But I got to go back and answer that question. I'm not from New York. I'm from New Jersey. But what made me move to Texas was, today was 70 degrees, 72 degrees to be exact, with the high in the afternoon when I was out. Yeah, that's why. So I was coming for the weather. I don't want all them snowstorms and stuff anymore. And the little bit we get here really ain't that bit much. Let me tell you, we had cold weather over the Christmas holiday. Folks still pipes bursting. Still don't know how to do, like, it just baffles me. But again, they didn't grow up like that. This is all new here. You know what I mean? To have temperatures for 2 days in the low 20s and maybe even the teens, because one night we had them in the teens, I think, lows. It's just when you're not used to it, you don't know what to do. And the first thing, don't keep opening your doors and windows. Keep them closed. Keep your blinds closed and your drapes closed. Turn on the water. If it gets down that low, if on your outside, especially your outside walls that have taps on them, like your kitchen might be to an outside wall tap or something like that. Your bathtub might be to an outside wall. I got all inside taps in here. But I still turn mine just a minor drip. You know what I mean? Cold water, minor drip. And I don't have a problem with it. My temperature, even with that bad storm we had with a little bit of ice that was on the ground, they was calling it snow. We didn't really have ice. I meant snow. We had ice on where I'm at, but some areas in my area had a little bit of snow. But it wasn't enough to make a snowball. Like the kind of snow, if y'all are from the Northeast, you need at least 3 to 4 inches before you even pull out your shovel. If not, you just pull out your garage right over top of it and keep on going to work. Right? You don't be playing. Kids don't even get off school till there's about 4 inches. You know what I mean? How many mornings people from the Northeast were we up there in the Northeast, Tarasha, and we would be sitting around the radio in the morning or the TV waiting to hear our number. Mine was 614. I'll never forget. And I got that number in 1970 when I started elementary. 1969, 1970, that school year. We got our number 614. It always stayed the same. And the days that snow came or ice, we would get a better break with ice. Because if it was icing and the streets were slick, we would get the day off. But snow, they would be like, no, y'all come on in here. And we walked to school, So yeah, exactly, Nicole. Ain't no school off and all that kind of stuff. Let me tell you, here in Texas, all you got to do is have a possibility that's going to be flurries in the for the next day, and they call the school off that night before. Like they shut down. Stores will be like, "Oh, everything's closed because it's going to snow." And I'll never forget the first winter I was here. I said, "Oh, we did get snow." So I woke up in the morning. I looked out the blinds. I was like, "Oh, it is a little coating on the grass, you know." So let me go out here and see what it's about. I went and took a shower, came out, threw on my clothes, put on my coat, went outside, and the snow was gone. It was green grass, and they had called off of school. Everything was closed down, y'all. I said, "What in the world?" Yeah, remember the 2-hour delays? Remember when they used to do that if it wasn't too bad? They would be like 2-hour delay, especially when my kids were younger. When my kids, they would do the delays. And it would make me so mad because I had to be to work. You know what I mean? I can't be sitting around making sure they get on that bus because I got to be to work in the morning if it was a work day. It sure didn't. It didn't mean nothing. Let me tell you, they'd be like, put on your snow boots and your raincoat and your rain hat and your umbrella and get here and call it a day. Yeah, we didn't have all that. Oh, you lived in New Jersey, Janice? Yeah, I was in Camden County. So I was in Camden City, which is right directly across the bridge from Center City, Philadelphia. Like it's walking, you could walk over the bridge to Center City. I actually did a video where me and my sister walked over the bridge to Philly one day. It's on my channel. I was in Jersey and we did the walk over the bridge. Yes, indeed. Lord, we used to have a ball back there. How about the snow angels coming home from school when we had to go in the snow? And so we went, and a lot of the time it would be 2 inches out. So they would say, no, we got school. And then by the time we get out of school, it's like 5 inches and we had to walk through, right? And we would drop to the ground and do the snow angels and come in soaking wet, right? Soaking wet, pulling your clothes off at the front door and then going to take a shower in PJs and yeah, those were the days with grilled cheese and tomato soup and all kinds of stuff and chicken noodle soup. Those were the days. Hey, Phyllis, that's okay. That's okay. I didn't intend for this to be long anyway. It's New Year's Eve. I'm gonna give everybody their time tonight, but I just wanted to get on and chit chat with y'all and early when we ain't gonna bring in New Year's tonight. Oh man, we've been on longer than I thought. Did we really get? Oh no, we came on at 8. That's right. Yeah, because I said I wasn't going to stay on too long. I want everybody to go spend New Year's with their family. A lot of people might be going to church, but I just wanted to get on and say hi and spend some time with y'all tonight. Talk about New Year's goals and y'all pick something that you got to focus on for yourself this year. Really, I'm telling you, I'm doing it, and I started it a month early. So I started the whole month of December because what mine was going to need, what I needed to do was get order in my life and clear everything up out of my mind and this place. So I can get rid of clutter that would allow me to be able to see what I needed, because you can lay down and meditate all you want to, or sit up and meditate or pray, and you ain't getting no answers when you have the clutter that I was dealing with. And my clutter was hidden. Like you can't walk in the house and see it. But it was, like I said, under the beds. All I had dishes and stacked up neatly. I could go in there and get them when I wanted it. All my closets was full of stuff. Storage space. I gotta still get to that. My garage, all full of stuff. Stuff that I thrifted that I can't use. I would love to use, but I can't because I can't get to it. You see? So that start building up clutter. And then it gets to your brain and you can't figure things out for yourself. You know what I mean? You can't see your way out of it because you can't get out of it. So that's what I spent the whole month getting rid of stuff, going through, making decisions, old paperwork that I didn't need anymore. Just scanning. I only had to scan a couple things into my computer, and the rest of that stuff I got rid of. So who else came on? Hey, Coco, what's up, friend? Oh, no more church at night for the The wait a minute, what's watch hour? Is that the Brandon and New Year? Oh, okay. So everybody went to church already for the day. Oh, yeah. I remember back in the day when we used to go for let me tell you about my sin self. We used to go to church on New Year's, me and my friend, and be dressed to the nines, y'all. And guess where we stopped off at after we left the church after New Year's? After the Happy New Year with everybody at the church, we'd go straight to the bars. I'm a horrible person. I never drank though. That's the one thing. I didn't drink. I was always the designated driver for my friends. I never drank. Never was one to drink. Wow. Get out of here. That used to be the thing back in the day. Even if you did go out. Hey, Sandra. Welcome. Welcome, friend. Happy New Year. Well, yeah, that's what we used to do, y'all. We used to go to church, see everybody from Sunday, right? And give them the hugs. God bless you. Oh, God, this and that and this and that. Happy New Year. May you have a blessed New Year. And as soon as we get in the car, she said, where you going to hit first? I'll be like, I don't care, girl. Come on, let's just go. We go. We would hit. And she drank, so I drove. You know what I mean? And it was so funny because we would go every year. That's what we did. And then I got to the point where I had to work. I didn't mind working because I didn't drink and didn't party. So I would and then you get, nice chunk of change for working the holiday or extra day. Then we got to the point where it was in our contracts where it was just a day. The holiday was just a day. But if you made it overtime, if I didn't have to work that year, I would work for somebody else and make overtime on it. But yeah. Oh, do we have a what? Chat disconnected. Can y'all see me now? Because it seemed like my chat disconnected. Now it's success. It says successfully reconnected. Okay, y'all can hear me good. Oh, get out of here, Lisa. Yeah, no, where we used to hit those streets, y'all. Right after church, leave church. God probably looked at us and was like, I thought I had them this year. But nope, here they go again with their sinful selves. Y'all a hot royal mess. The sugar honey, you know what? You ain't right. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off here. I will be back. Probably during the week to do a live so we can chit chat again, see how y'all are doing. But like I said, just pick a word and work on it. Just do it as an experiment. If you've never did it before, pick a word, something you need to work on with yourself. You might be the most organized person in the world and you don't need none of the words we just said, but it's something about you that say you, like I said, we were saying earlier, you're that type of person that is used to being a mom and a wife and, even though most of the kids are grown and you're empty nester now and you still haven't perfected making yourself important. You know what I mean? If that's something that you could work on that, but something that's going to improve you this year so you could see a difference between 2023 coming in and 2023 going out. I've been trying, but the one thing I needed to do I've been not doing, and that is doing what I did this year. And so 2023 coming in, I'm coming in with a clearer mind. I want to see how clear my mind is with practicing this through the whole year. Happy New Year, Cha-Cha, cousin. Oh, we got us an issue? Sean, ain't nobody. Now, why you come in here and act like that? I'm ready. I can't even block this fool. Okay, I did it for the whole channel. Okay. But anyway, all right, y'all. I'm going to hang up on y'all. I'm going to go and get into bed. I'll probably be asleep when the new year comes in. So happy New Year. Enjoy the fireworks if you see them. We had some earlier today. I think I heard some. Good night. Good night, everybody. Everybody. Happy New Year. Have a wonderful night. Same to you, Nicole, Carolyn, Tammy, Sonia, Maria. Hey, Maria, welcome. Welcome. Happy New Year. Sandra, Cha-Cha, who else? Everybody that's on. Sugar Honey, Tarasha, Lisa Dawson, Lisa Lemons, everybody. Phyllis and Maria. Oh, Maria Nelson is on. Yeah, I just said your name, Maria. All right, y'all, I'm hanging up. Hey, Angel. Welcome, friend. Cabbage and sausage. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Happy New Year, Barbara. Sherry Russell, good night. Sherry, were you on the whole time? I don't think I saw your name. Happy New Year, friend. Sandra, the other Sandra. I'm having the same thing, Sandra. Y'all, this is before I'm ready to hang up. Sandra done brought this to my attention again. I'm making black-eyed peas, white rice, collard greens, and chicken. I'm trying to do everything to bring my year in right this year. So I am making that for tomorrow. That's what I'm having. I just got some wings. I'm going to fry up some wings. So I'm going to make fried chicken instead of baked or anything. I'm going to fry up a chicken. But yeah, that's what I'm having tomorrow too. So, all right, y'all. I'm hanging up. I will chit-chat. I forgot how to do the darn thing now, y'all. Oh, down here. All right, I will talk to y'all later. Enjoy your holiday. And I might see y'all for tomorrow. I might be putting together the bar cart. I'll do that on video with y'all. All right, I'll see y'all. Happy not holidays, New Year. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.